Hello there. Today we're going to look at Pelota by Khruangbin. The thing that I like about this song is how much mileage they managed to get out of just 4 chords. I also really dig the melodic guitar playing. The tone and the syncopated feel make it sound so fresh. The song starts off on a melodic guitar line, which doesn't really come back at any other point in the song, although some of the other lines are reminiscent of it. We come in on the E of the 4 of the uptake bar, so that would be 4, E and A, starting from the A, C, D. The downbeat of the first bar would be the trill on the E and the F. Then that goes to the D, E, D, C, A, then on the and of the 4 leads us into the next phrase. So the first phrase would sound like then into the next bar we have B, G sharp, D, B, F, E, C, A, with the lead in again into the first phrase on the 4, E and A. So the first half of the lick sounds like then the second half of the lick does more or less the same thing. Then it changes here. We do the C, A, E, A, C, being the downbeat of the next bar, the start of the verse. So the whole lick together would sound like I have pretty loosely scored as to what is going on in the verses. The most important part to pay attention to are the chords that go past. So the feel is generally like the whole time. So the first chord we need is an A minor chord, like this. And then on one of the 4th beats, it'll do with the F as well. So it'll start like then it changes to an E7. Then we add the F in for the flat 9. Back to the A minor. With the F. Now we change to the D minor 7. To the A minor. To the E7. Back to the A minor. The lick going into the choruses is in essence quite simple, but it is also pretty fast. So you've got to be careful as to what you're doing with your pick as well. So you want to start with a downstroke, upstroke, upstroke, downstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. So that would be going from E, D, C, B, D, C, B, A. So at speed that would be. The chorus of the song basically just bounces around between the G chord and the A minor chord. So that would go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and then on the A we do a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So that would be down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, down. The second verse is more or less the same as the first verse. There are just a couple of minor differences. So he'll occasionally stab a chord at the start of the phrase. When he gets to the E7 for the first time as well, For the first two beats, he'll be doing just regular E7. Then he changes to the E7 sharp 9. For an entire bar, then back to the E7. Before resolving to the A minor. For the closing progression as well, he does it twice instead of once this time. So that's D minor, A minor 7, E7, A minor 7, into the leading phrase into the chorus. After the second chorus, we have a guitar solo. So it has a pickup bar before the first beat. So that starts on the G, A, C, then a chromatic run up from the E, F, F sharp, G. So the first beat of the next bar is actually on this F sharp. That would sound like. Then we step down to the E, F, D, E, C, D, B, C, A, C. That bit would sound like. What we have so far. Then we have a pretty fast run coming from the D, C, B, A. And then we go into this bit here with the open G string, to the B string, open D string, B string. Then we have a chromatic run down from the G, F sharp, F to the open B string. Then we have a chromatic run up from the C, C, C sharp, D, F, F sharp, G. So that bit would sound like. Finishing on the B. Then slowly again with the F, F sharp, G. Then quickly with the G, G sharp, A, C, E, which starts the phrase again. The whole first half of the solo sounds like. The second half of the solo is more or less the same, but there are a couple of minor differences. Starts off the same. Then it changes here. Rather than. So from that point onward. Then we go to the D and we do a chromatic rundown. That would sound like. Onto the open strings. Like. Then the chromatic rundown. Then it changes straight to the. Finishing with the lick into the chorus. The whole solo would sound like this, slowly. The closing lick in the song starts on the D and goes to the C, then to the A, then onto the G sharp, finishing on the A. At speed that would sound like. If you found this video useful, consider subscribing to keep up to date with the latest releases. There's also a backlog of other videos which you could check out as well. If you wanted to see some videos of myself performing, there should be a link somewhere around my head.